I didn't know I was fearful. I thought I was fearful, but not the way I'm afraid. Afraid of succeeding, afraid of not being able to take care of the vibe, afraid of getting put out of my place, not having enough, not letting my children succeed, fearful for my kids when they go places. So I have to ask God and find a place that created me a clean and contrite heart, a sensitive heart, which we take for granted. We think we need to be tough, we think we need to be hard, but our heart has to be soft, it has to be pliable, so that we can get something in us to give.
Anybody, I don't want to share with anybody, I don't want to connect with anybody. I gotta be able to tap into my past and be honest, to be my authentic self. Dear Most High, we thank you for this moment. I ask that you allow your perfect will to take place. I ask that the words that come out of my mouth do not come from ego, that it all comes from heart and is inspired by your word. I come from Jersey City, right? And it's funny because every time we look at New York, we see the Statue of Liberty's eyes. So, when we're looking out, looking for hope, looking for inspiration at the Statue of Liberty, which symbolizes what? Freedom. We're looking at our eyes. That is symbolic of what happens where I'm from. Jersey City, Booker T projects in particular. So very early on, coming up as a young man, I was blessed. I can't lie, I was blessed because I had 5 kings. Yeah, 5 kings that I could look up to. One of which was my pops. They became professionals in their own right, and I was able to pull from their experiences, their mistakes. So coming up and seeing the mistakes that they made and listening to all the wisdom that they had to pull from, I said, you know what? I owe it to not only myself, but to them to be the best I could. And it was understanding the lessons that the 5 kings taught me to stand strong, mind, body, and spirit. Because if you stand strong in those 3 dimensions of your being, this is what makes us who we are as men. Went to Hampton, but I knew I only wanted to go to Hampton to do one thing, gain knowledge. And I knew that athletics was going to give me an opportunity to go to college and do that. I just had to stand strong. But listen, going to college, this is a whole new environment. I'm used to being in a place like Jersey City, like the projects. So this is a whole new environment for me. I don't know if I'm going to fail or succeed, and how am I going to do it? This is where I came up with my personal philosophy, stand strong, mind, body, spirit. And my dad, he was actually the one that instilled that in me. Every time I would have a football game, I would look up in the stands and he would do this. Every time I make a tackle, he'd be like this. Every time I catch a ball, he'd be like this. And this meant staying strong. But ask yourself, what is the lowest place I've ever been? How did I overcome it? And what am I proud of? Anytime you face a challenge moving forward, that'll remind you to stand strong. And I share this with you because this is what I do every day. Even now, in this moment, right now, I'm going through another transition in my life and I'm asking myself, all right, what is the lowest point I've ever been? My wife, I got divorced. My ex-wife moved across country and I no longer have my kids. I was a stay-at-home dad, two young kids. And having them kind of, ripped from me so abruptly was the most devastating thing I ever faced thus far. You know what I mean? How did I overcome that? What did I do? What am I proud of? There's so many things I'm proud of. So I'm saying that to myself right now as I'm speaking to you to help me transition into this new next level that I'm going to go into. And I promise you right now, and I'm going to speak prophetically through the eyes of faith, that this man that you're seeing is nowhere near the man that you're going to see this time next year. I promise you that. How it's going to happen, I don't know. What's going to happen, I don't know. But I promise you that it's going to be amazing. And I believe the same exact thing for each of you. You get what I'm saying? Like wholeheartedly, I believe that for each of you. But it does no good for me to just believe that. No good. It does no good for me to believe 110,000% that this paper that you're gonna write is gonna be life-changing. It's gonna move mountains. Not only just for the people who read it, but for every single individual young man that are affected by the words that you put on that paper. I have no doubt in my mind, but it does no good for me to believe it. You have to believe that. Does that make sense? That's all I got for you, fellas.